It's not like it's a you know, a hard and fast sort of set of rules that you have to adhere to. It's more of a thing, you know, how it feels. Like, yeah, you get different worlds. Some of it, there's a whole bunch of magic in it, and there's some that you hardly even touch on the magic side of stuff. You know, it's all you know, through the spectrum basically, which is that really appeals to me. As you're reading it, because you know, all, like you say, like the bright version of epic fantasy, and that can get very predictable. You know, the hero's always going to end up winning and, you know, save the day sort of thing. Whereas a good grimdark, it's, you know, the main character might not even last the whole book.
You know what I mean? Or their sanity doesn't, right? A lot of times they're not whole in some mannerism, you know, shape or form. But I do like what you said. Like, there is a wide. I like it now more because there's more. Like, don't get me wrong, we're reading the Devils right now. This is like, I bought a bunch of Joe Abercrombie back.
I had a blast with the Devils. It was a lot of fun.
We're like tomorrow will be 3/4 the way through the book. Maybe a little bit. I think we'll be like almost 80% of the way. And then this upcoming week we'll finish it. But that's actually, my friends are always teasing me. I literally am looking at Joe's book here, Joe's book here. I got like 2 more over here. And I hadn't read them up to this point because I was waiting to read them with my best friend. And then instead he decided, like, I want to do Malazan, Book of the Fallen, Gardens of the Moon. So we did that, went through that whole series. But I'm like,
Jesus, that's a thing in and of itself, isn't it?
Yeah, well, now, you know, now, Kia, we learned that we should not just binge, right? With books that big and that thick and that heavy. So yeah, we've been going with like Way of Kings, just got done with Words of Radiance, just got done with Oathbringer. So we're taking a break. We had like Project Hail Mary, Andy Weir was one of the best sci-fi books. It might be the best sci-fi book I've read within the last like 10 years. It's really hard though, because I loved Martha Wells' Murderbot, the novellas. So it's like kind of hand in hand for me, because the first one I think was just absolutely amazing. But Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary was really good. But yeah, I do like the Grimdark because there's such a variation. Not everybody is Lord Grimdark, right? Like you said, like
that's right,
and that's why I like a lot of indie, because I get a little Grimdark, but then I get something else, right? And it's different than a dark fantasy, like, you know, like I think it maybe some people kind of go that route, but it's nice, right? Because you get so many different flavors. It's kind of like when I go to my local grocery store, they have so many different homemade brands of coffee now, right? That are so similar, but just a little different, so everybody can get that taste just right. And I kind of feel like that's how, I feel that's how indie Grimdark is in particular now.
Yeah, I think the state of indie Grimdark's really healthy at the moment. There's a bunch of people doing it, and it's all well, you know, can't say it's all, but you know, the ones that I end up seeing, they all look like quality stories. So
yeah. I'm definitely getting flooded right now with more. Again, I used to get flooded a lot, which is totally fine because I like the subgenre. But yeah, it seems like it's kind of making its round again, which is really cool because I started this podcast specifically to get like snapshots of different people's careers and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Because for me, like, I actually met Brandon Sanderson when he had just published Way of Kings. I met Patrick Rothfuss the same day when he just came out in The Name of the Wind. I had met
15 years ago then or something.